Was it a supernatural invasion, evil secret operation, or U.S. weapon test? A mysterious explosion on the island left dust. Despite the official explanation of a gas leak, experts and eyewitnesses disagree. Based on data and serious claims, let's examine what caused the Maui incident. A puzzling and unusual incident occurred on what seemed to be an average day on the Hawaiian island of Maui, catching the attention of residents and people all over the world. The event included reports of strange shaking, sightings of strange skylights, and problems with electronic communication systems. A security camera at the Maui Bird Conservation Center caught a brilliant explosion in the woods around 10:47 p.m. on Monday, illuminating the swaying trees. Senior Research Coordinator Jennifer Pribble adds, "I think that is when a tree begins to fall on a power line." A horrific wildfire that became known as the Maui incident broke through the island of Maui in August 2023. It was responsible for the deaths of at least 99 people, the destruction of more than 2,500 acres of land, including historic villages such as Lahaina, and the loss of houses and places of trading in the area. It is currently the natural disaster with the highest death toll in Hawaii's recorded history and the worst wildfire in the United States in more than a century. The disaster first started on August 8th. The region was consumed in flames at such a rapid pace that it was impossible to escape as a result of the high winds, which some authorities believe may have been as strong as 60 to 81 miles per hour. On the island, the disorganized state was created by a delayed emergency notification system, and there were reports of people fleeing to the water to get away from the fire. There are still over 1,000 persons who have not been located. More than 400 members of the U.S. military were sent to help with escape, firefighting, waste clearance, and environmental response. The cause of the fire is still being looked into. Strong winds from Hurricane Dora contributed to the fire's spread and made it difficult to evacuate since they prohibited aircraft firefighting operations. The flames almost destroyed the ancient town of Lahaina, which served as the former capital of Hawaii, leaving behind a path of ashes and destruction. The animals and natural ecosystems of the island sustained extensive damage as a result of the fire. Although the origin of the fire is still being looked into, several locals have voiced their displeasure at the lack of emergency response and early warning systems. In addition to receiving compassion and support from former U.S. President Barack Obama and other notable individuals, the Maui incident has garnered national and worldwide attention. According to the Hawaii Wildfire Management Organization, wildfires are responsible for the destruction of around 0.5% of Hawaii's total land area each year. 75% of these fires are caused by people and are thus avoidable. Nonetheless, none of these flames have ever been as severe as the wildfires on Maui. In connection to the tragedy that occurred in Maui, some individuals are convinced that there may be a hidden hand behind what happened. They point to the unusual timing and location of the initial fire that began near the Kahului airport on August 4, 2023. They say this is evidence that there may be a hidden hand behind the disaster. It was stated that the fire was 90% controlled by 9:29 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. According to Wikipedia, however, several flights out of the airport were delayed until August 11. It might be an intentional effort to stop people from leaving the island or to divert attention from additional fires that were due to start. It is not clear what caused the fire, but investigators believe it was an act of destruction carried out by an unknown organization of shadowy forces. Who are these shadowy powers, and what are they trying to accomplish? Some people who believe in conspiracies say that they are members of a shadowy organization that exercises power over the globe via a variety of channels, including the financial system, the media, politics, and religion. They claim that these shadowy powers have a wicked plan to spread chaos and terror while also manipulating events to gain an advantage for themselves. They also claim that they have access to cutting-edge technology and weaponry, including lasers, satellites, and drones, all of which have the potential to spark fires or trigger disasters. Because of its holy and spiritual value, Maui might be a target for these evil powers, and this is one potential explanation for why ancient ruins and temples on Maui, such as Haleakala Crater, Io Valley, and the Olowalu petroglyphs, are said to represent portals or doorways to other dimensions. Maui is home to a large number of these ancient monuments and temples. Some people are under the impression that these locations are home to potent energies and secrets that evil entities are seeking to destroy or use. A huge telescope known as the Daniel K. Inouye Solar Telescope, DKIST, which is the biggest solar telescope in the world, is located atop Haleakala. This is another probable explanation for why the mountain was chosen for the observatory. The DKIST's primary mission is to investigate the sun and how it affects the temperature and atmosphere of Earth and space. Some people believe that the shadowy powers are either trying to prevent the telescope from disclosing vital knowledge about the sun or the solar system, or they are trying to utilize the telescope for their own evil reasons. Obviously, these are simply speculations, and there is no hard proof to back up any of the claims made here. It is possible that human actions, such as fire, carelessness, or accident, were to blame for the outbreak of flames. Alternatively, the fire may have been caused by natural forces, such as drought, wind, or lightning. The inquiry is still underway, and the police have not discarded any options at this point in the process. However, there are still others who are under the impression that there is more to the tale than meets the eye, and that the Maui Fire event was caused by someone or something being kept a secret. The occurrence of the Maui Fire has produced debates among some individuals who believe the involvement of aliens and unidentified flying objects, either in the burning or the subsequent events after the fire. Nevertheless, it is important to note that there exists a lack of valid proof to verify the claim that the Maui Fire event was triggered by contact with beings from outer space or acts by alien species. The occurrence of the fire may be attributed to a combination of natural elements, such as the high winds coming from Hurricane Dora, the presence of dry vegetation, and human-related variables. The alien theory is a speculation and unverified claim that ascribes mysterious events to the activities or influence of beings from outer space. Frequently, it relies on eyewitnesses, conspiracy theories, or fraudulent claims. The absence of actual proof or scientifically validated data substantiates the claim that the existence of extraterrestrial beings or their visitation to Earth, much alone their involvement in a significant wildfire occurrence in Hawaii, remains unverified. Certain individuals who subscribe to conspiracy theories assert that the fire's origin may be attributed to either a UFO crash or the emission of a laser beam emanating from an alien spaceship. People say that unidentified flying objects, UFOs, were seen in a stationary position above the fire or engaged in the act of rescuing those who managed to survive the flames. These assertions are based upon indistinct photographs, films, or testimonies from individuals that have yet to be confirmed by any reputable authority. The overall view among experts is that the fire may be due to a mix of environmental causes and human irresponsibility, thereby classifying it as an occurrence of nature. Some locals and guests complained that they did not get quick or precise notifications about the fire threat or evacuation instructions. Others reported hearing sirens but were unsure of their significance or where to go. Authorities from the state and county have justified their conduct by claiming that they stuck to set procedures and engaged the public via a variety of channels. The contribution of climate change to increased fire danger and severity. The Maui incident, according to some scientists and campaigners, is a prime illustration of how wildfires are becoming more common, destructive, and unexpected as a result of global warming. They have demanded immediate action to cut greenhouse gas emissions and to invest in strategies for preparing for and preventing fires. Others contest this association, arguing that wildfires are natural occurrences with a variety of causes and that climate change is not a significant effect. The duty and responsibilities of public and commercial organizations to prevent and combat fires. In certain cases, the state, county, utility providers, and landowners were negligent, managed poorly, or failed to follow fire safety requirements. The claimants are looking for money to make up for their losses, harm, and injuries. The accused have denied any misconduct and maintain that they behaved appropriately and rationally in the given situation. Although social media sites like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube have made attempts to stop the spread of rumors and false information, some videos still manage to get through. following its community rules, which it defines as inaccurate, false, or false content that may cause serious harm to people or society, regardless of intent on the site. TikTok banned multiple conspiracy theory films that CNN had handed over. Once it gets underway, a wind-driven fire may travel extraordinarily rapidly, far quicker than any firefighting attempt can put it out. The source of the flames is unknown, but once they started, it was impossible to put them out. These sparks can fly over all fire breaks except for the biggest ones, and once they get trapped in the wings of a roof, the structure is destroyed. The only thing you can do is attempt to move as many people as you can as quickly as you can. Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. And don't forget to watch our other videos to learn more about fascinating facts. See you guys in the next one.